Hello, I'm Dick Billows. Welcome to my office. I'm the president of 4PM, and before we get into the first module of the course, I'd like to explain to you how our PMP prep course works so you know what to expect from the course and so you're aware of all the tools you and your instructor have to work with. Now, there's many options in the course, so we can tailor it to fit your learning style. And that'll happen as you work with your instructor, whether it's me or some other PMP certified person. You can start the course whenever you want and work at your own pace, as your schedule permits. Each student uses the textbook, and the video lectures, and the practice exams. But we also have other materials that you may also decide to use. You'll talk with your instructor during your first phone call when you plan the course and design it so it fits you. Now here are the options. If you're a visual learner, you can learn from the project manager in action movies where a project manager, a team, sponsor, and stakeholders do every step in the PMI process. And they use all the inputs and apply all the techniques to produce all the outputs. Try the movies and see if they work for you. If not, don't watch them. Second, if you're a logical learner, then the flow charts may be more to your taste. And those have plotting out all this sequence of inputs, techniques, and outputs for the whole project management process. Last of all, there are stories. And if they help you learn, you can follow 3 projects: a small project within a department, a cross-functional project that involves several departments in an organization, and finally a strategic initiative that involves an entire organization and is run by a consulting project manager. In those stories, you follow the people through every step in the life cycle and see all the forms, reports, and meetings they hold. So that's how we can tailor the course. Remember, you're getting individual instruction, but a course tailored to your style, and a personal instructor who will work with you throughout the course, and you'll get to know each other. This is probably different from any class you've had, online or classroom. We deliver individual adult instruction and mentoring by a fellow professional who pays attention to your learning style and needs. So, your instructor will send you feedback on every exam, explain every process, and you'll exchange emails or set up a video conference whenever you want to. Let's go back to the textbook, lectures, and practice exams and the flow of the whole course. You'll receive our PMP prep book in its 11th edition. It's searchable and printable. And you also get access to our PMP course website, which has a powerful search engine through all of our reference material, so you can find exactly what you want quickly. The website also has high-def course lectures, which you can watch 24/7 on your PC, Mac, iPad, Android, or any other smart device. Your instructor will also use our database of practice questions to tailor the exams for you. They're just like the PMP exam questions. Your instructor will send you written feedback on each exam you take with explanations of the right approach to every question. Then your instructor will select follow-on exams for you to take if you need them. When you're ready to pass that part of the PMP, your instructor will tell you it's time to move on. All of our course material is organized the natural way, the way you do a project, not like the PMBOK is organized, which is like an encyclopedia. We've learned that this is the most efficient way for people to study for and pass the PMP exam in the fewest hours. The material hangs together for people much better, and that's one of several reasons that contribute to our unequal passing rate of 97%. Our way of organizing the material is a whole lot better than trying to memorize a dictionary of terms or lists of inputs and outputs. With our course, you'll not only pass the exam, but you'll understand the best practices in project management so you can apply them to your work. As you've heard, the PMP PMP exam is changing July 31st, 2013. As importantly, the exam changes every month. They add 5% new questions. So we have for years updated our materials every month, not every 2 years when the PMBOK comes out. That way, we keep our book and our practice exams current to what's being asked on the exam. On the website, you'll find textbook supplements that cover this new material. That keeps you current so you're not surprised by questions that are asked on the real PMP exam. So be sure to look at the supplemental reading under each of the modules so you keep current. We'll automatically update the exam so you don't have to worry about that. One last point to remember before we get into that first module. All of us work with our students until they pass the PMP exam. Your instructor will work with you throughout the course. You'll talk frequently by phone and have video conferences to clear up issues you're having. Your instructor will tailor the course to fit your learning styles, and he and she will also help you do your application for the PMP, which makes that a lot easier. Your instructor will also lead you through a 4-day comprehensive review of all the course materials on the 4 days immediately preceding your exam. Then, you'll talk with your instructor the day before your exam to get last-minute test-taking tips, answers to your questions, and any new information about the exam. If you don't pass the exam, your instructor will work with you until you do so, until you have your PMP, and it won't cost you anymore. All we ask is that you take the exam within 14 days of finishing your course, and that you follow all of the instructions that we give you. Now, enough about you failing the exam. That's not going to happen anyway. Let's get into the meat of that first module.